I didn't. You don't know. I mean, you just don't know. Talladega is such a crapshoot, and you can't expect anything. You can't expect to win. You can't expect not to win. And I knew that I had to get locked in with somebody's rear bumper if I was going to run up to the front. And even then, you don't know if it's going to work out. But I think Ryan was doing the same thing he did yesterday in the nationwide race, where he wasn't running wide open. He was just trying to hold Dale back there. And he broke their momentum for about a lap or two. And by the time they saw me coming, it was too late. Carl and I were coming, and we were coming with a full head of steam, and there was no stopping us. So I'm sure he probably regrets that now, but I certainly don't. The 60 car and I got together, and we were going. And he had a good car, I had a good car, and I guess my Chevy was a little better. But we made a run on him there, and I made him move up high, hoping that he would block high. He did. As his momentum was still carrying him to the right, I came across him to the left, knowing that he would not be able to maneuver as fast. And I got under him barely, but enough to have position on him. And it was up to him on whether he wanted to run me down or not, and he did. And I was not going to allow myself to be in that same spot as Regan Smith was last year here. And I just held my ground. I was here to win. I've got no other reason to be here other than to win and to put these guys in victory lane. And holding your line was the way to do it. And I'm sorry it caused a wreck, and sorry for those that are hurt, but that's the situation with the rules and the way it is. And either way, it was a great show, and I hope the fans had fun with it. This is NASCAR racing at its finest, and this was a great show. I really hope everyone enjoyed it because I had fun. I found myself laughing in the race car halfway through the race, and I hope the fans were cheering and having fun too. Regan last year did the right thing. He did the smart thing. He did the cool thing. And he did something that I would be proud of if I was him. He took the bullet, and to be honest, I didn't. I wasn't going to take the bullet. I'm not in a situation with my career where I can afford to take the bullet, and I had nothing to lose. And I thought I knew Carl well enough to know that he wouldn't go all the way down. Apparently, I did not. But I knew I had to hold the spot. And certainly I was thinking of Regan Smith more than just when the moment came, but I was thinking of him the whole weekend, and not necessarily specific to winning the race, but running anywhere in the field, whether that's for 12th on the last lap or not. So we all know the rules, and we know how to take advantage of them, and I guess we all have to look in the mirror and decide what we're going to do when we're faced with those decisions. And I've said right along that I'm not in a position to lift. I have nothing to lose, and I was not going to lift. I was going to hold my ground, and consequences be damned. Actually, when I had that run on him, and I could tell that the 39 was not running 100%, he was not in a position, I don't think, to win anyway. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But the way he was lined up, he didn't have any help. The 39 kept checking him up. It's really hard to get a run like that anyway. I don't think he could have won it in that scenario. Really, all the 39 car did was put him in a situation where neither of them could win, which was kind of confusing to me, but I'll take it. So we capitalized on it. I mean, he did the same thing today he did yesterday. It was the same exact shoes, and you don't win races like that. And I knew that when I was passing the two of them, that you can't win like that. So, I mean, there has to be some element of danger into it, and no different than a football player. I mean, who doesn't love watching football players hit each other head on as fast as they can? I think that's how John Madden made his career, saying boom. That's what the fans want. They want contact. I mean, if we'd ran all race without a single lap of contact, everyone in the media center would have wrote about how boring a race it was. And instead, we ran one of the best races you could ever watch on TV with full contact the whole time. Thankfully, no one did get seriously injured, and I do want to emphasize that I'm thankful for that. But no, I don't want to wreck anyone. But to say that a no-contact sport is fun I don't buy that. These guys want to see contact just as much as I want to give it and take it. The yellow line is there to prevent us from running underneath it and prevent us from being crazy. But the bottom line is that's who we are. We're all crazy race car drivers, and we're going to run into each other. And that yellow line could be 6 foot higher, 6 foot lower. We run into each other. That's what we do. And it's a give-and-take sport, and it's as the races go on, it's a challenge of who's going to lift and who's not, and it's testing each other every moment. And that was a test on Carl's side. I mean, whether or not he knew I was there or not, I'm sure he felt like I would let him in even if I was there, and I was not going to. It's a test of character. And like I said, I'm not sure that I did the right thing to win, but, I guess you can always look at it different ways about if you did the right thing in life. But if the yellow line was not there, I would have gone underneath it, yeah, sure. But he'd have probably blocked even lower, and it would probably been the same thing. So who knows?
Other
he would have
questions?
probably blocked to the grass, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I mean, at some point, you're just going to keep going and going and going. And if I could have gone to the grass to win it, he would have gone to the pit road to block me. So that's just racers. That's what we do.